laxity of the Protection of Human Rights Amendment Bill 2019 and urge the government to adhere the international principles and standards on human rights. Thank you.
Thank you. Sri Jayadev Galla.
Thank you, sir. Sir, it's very happy to be speaking today with Minister of State Sri Kishan Reddy Garu also here. I think he was here, just left, my Telugu brother. And also Sri Nityanand Rai ji, who was my benchmate in the 16th Lok Sabha. So I'm very happy to be speaking. Also, our Honorable Home Minister, Sri Amit Shah ji is present here today. So I'm very happy to be speaking on this bill. Sir, I rise to support the bill. And I agree with the statement of the Honorable Minister on the statement of objects and reasons that there are problems in getting chairpersons to head the state human rights commissions. It is because the 1993 Act made it compulsory to make the Chief Justice or High Court of the High Court the chairperson of the SHRCs. Now this bill removes that, and henceforth any judge can become the chairperson. In my opinion, it's a welcome move. Sir, the position of chairperson and members of the AP State Human Rights Commission are lying vacant. There is not even an administrative officer in this commission, sir, in Andhra Pradesh. States such as Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Manipur, Meghalaya, Himachal Pradesh, Orissa, and Maharashtra are also having no chairpersons for the State Human Rights Commission. This clearly indicates the state of affairs, and I hope that this bill paves the way for full-fledged SHRCs in all the states very soon. Sir, we have to agree that human rights violations in the country are continuing in an unabated manner. They vary from arbitrary killings, forced disappearance, arbitrary arrest and detention, torture in police custody, lack of criminal investigations or accountability in cases such as rape, domestic violence, dowry-related deaths, and honor killings, just to mention a few. Even if one looks at the country report on human rights practices for 2018, the State Department of the United States said that the government of India is imposing restrictions even on censorship, using libel laws to prosecute social speech and site blocking in 2018. The issue of human rights also plays an important role when foreign investors come to India. So in a way, human rights violations also impact our growth trajectory. So this also has to be kept in mind. Sir, we have been discussing various forms of human rights violations, but I strongly feel that one such act that needs to be immediately addressed is the act of manual scavenging, which is a flagrant violation of human rights. There are studies which reveal that manual scavenging is even associated with caste-based discrimination. It is a violation of Article 252, which prohibits manual scavenging. Article 16, the right to equality. It is also in violation of Articles 3, 5, 7, 8, and 12 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Article 2(1) of the International Labour Declaration of Human Rights, of Fundamental Conventions and Forced Labour Conventions. This indicates that we have enough legislative backing, but we do not have the will to stop this brazen human rights violation. I think even the Prime Minister has spoken on this, and I urge the House through you, sir, and the government to please look into this and how to remove manual scavenging. Sir, one more very important issue. Even after the Supreme Court declared privacy as a fundamental right, the government, through Aadhaar and other bills, is somehow still trying to encroach on that right. I had also raised this many times in the House about one particular notification issued by the Home Ministry on 20th December 2018, authorizing 10 central agencies to intercept, monitor, and decrypt any information generated, transmitted, received, or stored in any computer without any authorization. This also, in my opinion, constitutes a human rights violation. It's not acceptable, and this should be stopped. I'm just concluding, sir. The Human Development Index of 2016 places India at 131st place out of 188 countries, behind South Asian countries like Sri Lanka and the Maldives also. This needs to be improved, and I assure the Honourable Minister that we are with you when you take steps to protect human rights of our citizens. Sir, nobody in this House wants India to be projected as a human rights violator. But it is the government of the day which has to take steps to improve the status of India in the Comity of Nations as far as human rights is concerned. With these observations, I conclude my speech. Thank you, sir.
Sri Mohammad Bashir ji.
Thank you very much. Sir, we are proud enough to say that our country had a glorious tradition of peaceful coexistence. Citizens in this country was really working together in all the fields as brothers and sisters. But unfortunately, what is the latest position? So I am sorry to say that the beautiful face of this country is getting darker because of the human rights violation taking place in this country. There are many reports in my hand also. This Amnesty International report is there, UN Human Rights Council's report is there. Considering the time frame, I don't want to quote all these things. I would like to say only one thing. What our Supreme Court observed. With regard to the mob lynching, sir, our Supreme Court on 25th July 2018 made an observation. Kindly note it. Supreme Court not only condemned the mob lynching incident